My baby chicks are ready to go in the coop because they are no longer babies, they are full-on chickens. So my job now is to secure the coop by building an underground fence called an apron fence to help secure from predators who might be trying to get into the coop. I'm going to show you how I made a pretty safe and cost-effective way to protect my chickens in the coop. I've started building out the dig hole for the apron fence. So when you come up here, you're going to see I've dug quite a few inches down, pretty close to the chicken coop itself, and then maybe about a foot and a half out. And so when I lay this chicken wire, I'm going to attach it with some staples to the chicken coop itself and then sweep it under so that if a critter is trying to get into the coop, they have to dig pretty far down. And then they would get frustrated because I'm going to put a layer of bricks right there, and then the fence will come up and out. So essentially it's going to be just really frustrating for them. I cut one piece of chicken wire, which ended up being about 25 inches in length. And then I used that to remeasure into the ground just to make sure it was the right length. After that, I just measured it out, another 25 inches each, and I made a bunch of cuts so I didn't have to constantly keep going back, so I did it all at once. Once all the wire was cut to length, I took my staple gun and just attached it to the wooden portion of the coop. Now, I did a really quick job first just to keep it up because chicken wire is actually really annoying to work with. And then once it was all laid out, I went back and made sure that there were no holes or gaps between the coop and the ground. Once I laid a sheet down, I secured it with some bricks to help lay it flat. And that's also creating another layer of protection for the chickens. So if a predator is trying to get down and they do make it all the way down, they will not be successful at getting into the coop because then they're going to hit some bricks. I did this for the whole length of the coop, and I even went a little bit longer than the coop so that I can wrap it around those corners just to make sure that there's no gap at any point in the fencing. So stapled and then laid bricks, and now I'm going to pile the dirt on top, and then we have our apron fence. This weirdly was the most time-consuming part of it, was putting all the dirt back in. The most important piece of this was just making sure that there was no extra wire hanging out from the ground, just as a safety thing for dogs or any people who might be walking around. And there is the completed apron fence, final piece. What I'll do is I'm gonna just come and put some more rocks around the perimeter just so that no critters want to dig close to that and try to pull the chicken wire out. And then all I gotta do is the other two sides, and this coop is secure.